Can't wait to farm.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah. For consistency's sake, what Meringue said in officer chat, Mayor's group is going to be labeled Group 1, Mardrek's group is going to be Group 2.
Yeah,
And I was
that's how it's
actually
been.
thinking, I was going to talk about this. Why don't we move on from having group numbers and just making it someone's name, like Mayor's group, Mardrek's group? I feel like that'd be
Yeah.
easier
That makes it
for
easier.
the bulk of people to understand.
does,
Than, oh shit, what number
Need
am
to
I?
do. Need to do. Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Let's move
Mardrek's
away
group,
from
Mayor's
labeling
group.
these numbers and let's do it names. That's easier for people to understand. That way, whenever we need to say, Group Mardrak, more people know because they know that's okay. They know that's the lead, and if they don't know, they can look. So, when we say Group 2,
Yeah.
they have no idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Would that make it
All right,
easier for the
moving
horde
in
to track our move?
3, 2, 1. We're going to the old stomping grounds, our old Night Slayer stomping grounds, where we had this.
Yes, sir.
This was our designated guild meeting spot. 33rd.
33rd.
Oh yes.
Officer Doofy in the house.
In the
Nah,
like
dude, that was the-
one
that was the
week
dev kit
that the
from
server was
fucking
actually
Major
fun.
League.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Night
Before
Slayer
people became
Peak.
anti-fun.
Night Slayer Peak was fucking amazing. I will say, we hate a lot on Night Slayer, but Peak Night Slayer was the shit. But it was very
It was fun.
short-lived. Yeah, it was very short-lived. It got shit whenever they brought out Ultric Valley and everyone became an NPC.
It was just fap and
Yep.
sap.
Yep.
Hey,
we did
they have a hot
revitalize
tub
it
here.
with y'all's
I'll get the hot tub
definables.
for this meeting.
You're getting what over this meeting?
He said something
Getting
sexual
hot.
for sure.
Hot and
It's
rubbed.
it's the guild hot tub. You remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
right.
We're gonna have this meeting in the hot tub.
Let's do the grand
Hot tub?
tour
Is
and
that
then let's
just like
fucking
5
bring it to the
resto
hot
druids
tub.
and
Everyone
like
in the
a
cave,
bucket?
we're gonna go ahead and do the grand tour. For anyone new, this is the guild meeting spot right here. This is Ravenhold. We're gonna do the grand tour. If you'll follow Star, I'll be the realtor here. Not that this is for sale, but
Son of a bitch.
right here is the dadgum timeout corner. So if you're being a shithead, you got to go in here and you got to go to the timeout corner. That's the timeout
You
corner.
bad
right
boy.
there.
You
Yeah.
bad boy.
And then right up here, this is the crib. You already know, house in the hills. This is how we rocking. Before we go in the house, let's go ahead and spin it over here to the right. This is the dueling area. If you ever have beef with a guildie, if you got beef, don't bring it to us. Bring it right fucking here, okay? I can give a fuck less what you guys are arguing about. Bring it right here. Let us know. We'll watch both of you duel. So, yeah, if
Duel
you're
it
ever
out,
beefing
yeah.
with someone, before you message an officer about it, bring it right here first. All right. And then we're going to go to the crib. Let's go. Let's go to the crib. Come on. Let's go to the crib. This is our crib. Yeah. We got a pretty spacious, nice little vacay spot. Got an upstairs,
Mayor got me
downstairs
killed here once.
balcony. Yeah, we did get jumped.
Oh,
Yeah.
we had a good
We got
fight
jumped here.
here.
I messaged Mardrak one day. I said, meet me at Ravenhold. And me and him sat down and we were talking, and then we got jumped by like 10 guys.
Oh.
Here of all places. And then,
We weren't even
you
Heard him
got,
show up there in a meeting once before.
yep. And then you got the basement down here. This is where we can take people hostage, which we have done. If you have ever seen the Rallies kidnap video, we know how to mind control people in a corner and just keep them there. So, yeah, this is
That
where we
was
make
fucking
people our
awesome.
bitch. Yeah, down here is where we make people our bitch. All right, and now we can go back up, and let's
my
go
pooping
ahead and this. Yeah, that's your corner right there. Let's go to the hot tub. Stack on Star. That's the next part of this tour, the hot tub. Big stack point on Star. We are moving to the hot tub. Let's go. We didn't. It used to be you couldn't fly to this hot tub. We had to parkour to this hot tub.
Parkour.
All right, right here.
Really?
This is where we're having the meeting. Right here. Hold on. I'm gonna reply to Cryon Officer Chat. Yeah.
Who died?
Oh yeah, someone
This
died.
is where you meet Zalatath and Sod.
I don't even know who that is. Fuck that guy.
Isn't that a guy, bro?
Yo, that means the Zalatos have been in this water. Fucking slurp.
while
water
we're
feels
waiting
nice.
on Maya for a second, I'll take a moment for a little bit of selfish self-promotion, but also it's for the guild mostly. I do have a YouTube channel with just clips from Night Slayer PvP. The link is in the general chat, open chat. If you wanted to check them out, feel free.
I will say
Good
those,
clip of us
they are
wiping
great
people
videos.
on there.
That was a great timed soundboard. But yeah, I will say those videos are bangers.
I mean, if we're doing that, then I'm also going to be making a bunch of videos for MOP.
All right, if we're doing that, then I'm gonna go ahead and plug my OnlyFans. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that in general
Hot.
for anyone that's interested.
Isn't it only feet?
Okay,
I was
He's
gonna
got his
say,
socks on,
only
dude. It's
feet.
not fucking gay.
Gay.
Well,
But yeah,
guys,
if you want to see how we were wiping up Horde, fucking fighting in Night Slayer, check out those videos. They're all pretty short.
yeah, and we'll likely be returning to Night Slayer after MOP. We got our eyes
For
on the
TBC,
Burning
yeah.
Crusade. We haven't made like a concrete decision because everything's in the air. Our focus is obviously on Miss Appendera right now, but TBC is in the pipeline. So guys, yeah, having this guild meeting, bringing everyone together. I'm glad to see so many people here on a Thursday. This is really good to see. We got almost 100 people in this Discord. Before we get into any of the talk or the strat or anything, I'm sure like 10 of these people are Horde spies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave officers up here to help with the process, but we're gonna move down to World PvP locked. All right. If you can see that channel, it's under Scooter Sex Dungeon. You can move to World PvP locked. If you have the role. If you don't have a role, that means either one, we don't know you yet, or two, you don't talk in Discord enough for us to see you and see that you don't have a role. And when I say talk, I mean like type.
Also, to
Yeah,
make
drop
it
down.
easier for us to drop you guys down, change your Discord server names to your in-game name.
Yes, important. Yeah, change your server name to your in-game name. So if you need to get pulled down, whisper an officer your in-game name. We'll pull you down to the locked channel. What we need to know is that you're at least an alliance in, hopefully you're level 85. If you're not, whatever. But listen, the spies are still going to get in, but this is something to stop some of them. So, we're not too worried about the spies, but at least this is something. Yeah, whisper an officer, please. Don't everyone flood my messages. I cannot
go ahead
take
and
care of
move?
50 people at a time.
We can
Yeah,
move,
go ahead and
right?
move if you can.
Yeah, if you already have the role,
if
just
you're,
move.
Alright.
Yeah.
If you're in my group, if you're in Mardrak's group, go ahead and whisper either myself, Mardrak.
Go fuck yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Bruh.
Mayor West and his fucking cucktards of a fucking guild.
Did you say gay porn?
Yo, does somebody pull me down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry to be pulled down.
Ah, good.
There's one problem here. We're not all naked. We gotta get naked.
Mayor, what the fuck happened to your mic? I can barely hear you.
You mean like naked in the game or like in real life?
Yeah, in real life, go ahead.
Bend your ass and open your asshole. Do you guys know what's at stake right now? Do you?
I'm hearing a lot about ass fucking, but He made a mistake. Get him. All right, guys, we're getting most people pulled down. Just give us a minute. Probably gonna take another
Go fuck yourself.
3 more minutes, and then we'll get everyone pulled down.
Damn it! It's fucking back to back to back to back. Fuck priests, man. They're fucking gay.
Did he leave the Discord after he said that?
That's a record.
I know that was a soundboard, but like,
Yeah, he was out of
I
there.
mean, it sounds like he just crashed out.
He was gone.
I think the class that I have crashed out the most on is probably that's a tough question, man. I think the class that has annoyed the shit out of me the most is probably rogues. Just annoying rogues.
I second that.
But some rogues,
Yeah,
they
me
play
too.
rogue and they're not annoying. Like, why are you a rogue if you're not purposely being annoying as shit? You're playing the wrong class. If you're a rogue, you need to be annoying the fuck out of people. It's not about let me just pump as much damage as I can.
Like that.
It's like let me be a menace and annoy people. So
Which they
those
can't do
rogues,
anyway.
yeah, they annoy me. Yeah, they can't really do a ton of damage. They're more about control. So those guys are annoying.
He's just doing roguey things.
I play
It gets-
subtlety.
They get
as a
better
shy.
and don't have to worry about them as much.
Subtlety, the shy rogue stack.
But
we
I
talk
still
about the
sap
biggest
and
buff?
shit.
That's my favorite ability as a rogue, because I do have a
Sap.
rogue I'm gonna level for MOP, and I just like to join BGs and sap people. I really don't
It's
even
super
come
fun.
out. Yeah, I just sit at the graveyard and I'll
It's
sap.
fun if you can pick like one person off.
so fun.
I know, sapping is like the most fun CC, because you can't see me, and you don't know if another sap is coming, but it is.
And then if you trinket that sap, well,
And then you're gonna get blinded.
I mean, if
And then
you
I'm
do
gonna
that, kinda
stun lock.
don't. Well,
Bad.
That was the closest I came to coming just now when you said trinket to sap.
So I hate sap so much. I was doing the pet battle thing, and I thought a rogue was sapping me while I was in a pet battle.
you
It was a
can't be
pet.
attacked when you're in a pet battle.
No, I know, and I know this. I naturally
Oh.
know this, but I kept getting the fucking sap emote, and it's one of the battle pets named Nuts. Whenever he's out, he throws a fucking nut at you.
Why
And
don't
it
we
sounds
counter
good.
their fab?
At least he's throwing it, not shooting it.
Yeah,
So this is your whole story of how somebody smacked you in the head with their nuts?
exactly. A little,
Okay.
You're
A
gonna
little
love my
guy.
nuts.
All right, looks like
My
they're
coming out
almost
story?
done. They're almost done pulling people down. And granted, you know, guys, there is definitely a Horde spy still in this call. And as I'm saying this, I know they have the biggest grin on their face right now while I'm
You
talking.
won't come up here and 1v1 me on this hill.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, who wants to 1v Horde spy 1v1 me on the hill? But yeah, they're definitely still gonna get through.
What?
That's just the name of the game. That's just
Yeah.
how Grobulus is. Not gonna get away from it. But this is some sort of a security measure that way. If there's some guy in Game Over to Lead or SEAL Team 6 that's like, I'm gonna join their meeting, but he doesn't have an alliance, well, he gets fucked.
Well, again, Mayor, it's the same thing I always say. You guys go back that are spying and tell your leaders we're coming, and there isn't a fucking thing they can do about it.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah. It's like the coldest,
You should kill
that is the
yourself
coldest
now.
line. Hell yeah.
Are they dumb enough to like boost an alliance to spy?
Oh yeah,
Probably,
easy.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they do.
definitely,
They will
definitely.
100%
$6 to
have that.
spy.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yes,
officer,
I
real
will.
quick. Officers,
Yeah.
check officer chat real quick. Just
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
Some
Dumb
people
enough to
Some
boost a
are-
character. These fuckers tried to call Mayor's work
Some
and get him
people are dumb
fired.
enough to have two
These
accounts.
people are ruthless.
Lasha, you
And
said
they
some
will
pretty sus
have-
shit tonight.
I said some
And they will have
sus
two
shit
Discord
tonight.
accounts. They'll just go all out.
Yeah, they
I
do.
say
They
some
do.
sus
That's
shit every night. What are you talking about?
that's Grobulus.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. The key is to just play better, because both sides are gonna spy. No one's stopping it. Just play better, be better, strategize better. That's why we're having this meeting, guys. Guess what? They're not doing this. They're not having these meetings. Again, we're up against fucking, someone said there's, I don't even know how many guilds now. Last I said was 10, but you know, last I've heard is that there's more. It's you know, us against all these horde guilds. And you know, we got some stuff in the pipeline. We're not going to be completely alone. We've got some stuff in the pipeline that I'm not going to, you know, spill the beans on just yet, but we're working shit out. But here's the point, guys, is that there's so many horde guilds. They've stacked up the horde guilds just to try to, quote, take down Big P PvP. That's their goal. And that's why we're here. 100 plus of us in this fucking meeting talking about this, and we're gonna get our shit together. Every time, you know, we notice something that we could do better, we're gonna figure the shit out, and we're gonna make it better. We're gonna do better. That's what we do here. That's why they're stacking so many horde guilds against us, because they know we do that, and they're used to us by now. We've been on Grobulus for how many years? 2-3 years, and we have just fucking wrecked havoc, man. We destroyed them in Wrath. We destroyed them in Kata. You know, I'm not the one that makes the rules. I don't make the rules of this whole, like, you know, whoever kills the most bosses wins. That just kind of naturally happened. Whoever kills the most city bosses, you know, gets to flex. I think it's fun. I think it's cool, but I'm not the one writing the rule book of that. But if we look at it in the grand scheme of things, who's killed the most bosses?
We get on Warbears?
We've killed the most bosses. Who's got the most Warbears? We do. We got the most Warbears. When's the last time they killed King Varian in fucking Stormwind? I don't remember. I think it was whenever we were gone, but I don't remember. I cannot tell you when I have seen with my own 2 eyes them kill King Varian, aside from some shit like, let's wake up at 4 a.m. I know one time they were like, they literally set their alarms to wake up at 4 a.m. and kill it, and that was like
The guy who set that up is in this call.
That is true. Yeah, the guy that set that up is in this call.
Hilarious.
Hey,
we
they
love
weren't
him.
they weren't doing it. Someone had to.
I don't blame you. Like, if they weren't doing it,
I don't blame.
there's got to be
blame
some way.
you
Like,
literally
let's
at
get
all.
shit done. Like, you were like, bro, like, are we gonna get a Warbear or not? Like, all right, wake up at 4 a.m. Come on, let's get a Warbear, damn it. So I don't blame you.
I can tell you this too, Mayor. We're
Yeah.
not alone. There's other guilds on our side.
Oh yeah, we're not
I've
gonna be
had,
alone. And
I've been in contact with somebody I've known for a very long time who has came here for that purpose, formed a guild, and they are building it, and said, "We'll be right there with you."
oh yeah, and you guys know how we operate. We are gonna fully support and be loyal to those that are fighting alongside of us, or until they don't. Until they don't. We've been stabbed in the back. We're not going to talk about it. But we also have had guilds that have been loyal to us, and we match that energy, okay? We match that energy, and we support those guilds. Because at the end of the day, we're here for the fucking blue and gold. We're here for the blue and gold. We're, you know, yeah, we're here for Big P, but above all, we're here to fight for this fucking faction and make sure they get no satisfaction in killing any of our bosses or getting they love the Warbear. They want it so bad. That's why you guys remember a couple weeks ago on a Monday night, on a fucking Monday night, those fuckers brought 110 and we strung together everything we had and we defended Darnassus against 110 of them. They were too scared to come to Stormwind, so they opted out. They did the pussy move. They went to Darnassus and we wiped them. That's what we're about. That's the passion that we're about. Yeah, we're here to do that, and that's what that's why I love that this guild just we stand on business, man. We are here for one thing, and we could care less. We could really care less what they're saying on the Horde side. We could care less what they're saying on Reddit. We could care less what they're saying in Alliance LFG. I see several. I always see in Alliance LFG just shit talking us. We got a hot mic.
Grobulus is being talked about.
I server muted him.
Everybody.
I got him.
There are so many people that I know that I PvP'd with and against that have heard about this and are coming to Grobulus, we are looking at a fucking war.
We
This
have a
is going to be
war.
Grobulus PvP.
Yeah, it's like
and the Alliance isn't the only one that's getting that treatment. All right, there's guys like Rallies has some personal friends who run guilds back in the day with him, and they're coming.
I'm hearing
over,
rumors that
and
Himanshu's coming back. That's going to be somebody we're going to have a fight with because that boy knows how to organize
Yeah.
people. He ain't no pushover like Ralph.
I heard that rumor, and I read some DMs of his. He says he's not coming. If he comes, I'm ready for him. But if he doesn't, he said he's not gonna show up. I've never experienced the dude. I've heard about him. But
Himanshu is an attorney. Is an attorney right now. He's
big time attorney making fat
Well,
bank.
he's playing some other game right now.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
mean,
all
and I'll
good
be
to
honest.
play a game, but he might have a lot of other outside
Look,
pressures.
Sun Tzu
and
in the Art of War,
And
Sun
Cat
Tzu
and
says
Cat and
all war
Cadigan
is
and
based.
Cadigan is running and Cadigan is running a fucking guild automatic recruiter,
and no
and he
personal
has like
shit against Cadigan.
Cadigan
that dude's
is
a
a joke.
fucking
I love
joke.
him.
I'm
I
not
love him,
at
but
the- I'm- yeah, nothing
1,000
personal. He might be a cool
1,000
dude, but
of his
I'm
members
after
are not 85 right now.
Yeah, after seeing him,
guild
I'm
is
absolutely not
empty.
intimidated.
Yeah,
his
you
guild
don't
is
have to worry
basically
about
empty.
Cad.
His Discord is dead. It's like it's nothing really. But you know,
All
the
war
Horde is
is
still pulling
based.
strings.
But yet you need competition.
Stay
Yeah.
Or,
strapped
when
or
you get
get
bored.
clapped.
Yeah, he'll probably bring some people. They just won't be very
Oh,
good.
You need competition, or you're going to get bored.
Well,
Listen,
I mean,
Cadigan,
hey, if-
he's starting Epic Quest, not intimidated at all. I've seen what I've seen him on the field. I just think he's one of those guys that just throws a lot of numbers at you, and we know how to play against that. And I'll be honest, guys. You know, you guys were talking about Himanshu, and he's busy attorney. I'll be honest, I'm busy too. But what's making this guild and keeping this guild so alive and popping is you guys. You guys are stepping up. This guild is such a team effort. I've never seen a guild be such a team effort than this guild. I've never seen it. You know, there you got your guilds like, you know, your Himanshu and your Cadigan that, you know, it's a one-man show. Rallies, it's a one-man show. All these guilds over there, that's a one-man show. But this one right here is just, it's a synchronized, we're coming to a synchronized clap. Everyone's clapping at the fucking same time because everyone is working together. That is what is keeping us so difficult for them to take down. They want to take us down so bad. We've pissed them off so much because that's what we do. We don't regret it at all. But it's really you guys that everyone is stepping up, and you know everyone's lifting the weight off each other's shoulders. But anyways, I really want to get into the meeting and the points that I got. We can talk about the fucking politics of the server all day. But yeah, like you said, we got a new horde situation. Our last meeting that we had, many of you guys were at. It's not the same situation as it was in our last meeting. Okay, in our last meeting, we were absolutely, you know, on top, not outnumbered. Now we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered. There's so many guilds stacked against us, and I'm not worried about it. But we just need to change our strategy and the way we take it on. We need to play it a little differently. You know, we're outnumbered, so we have to have a lot of patience. We have to play defensive at times. On Fridays,
Echo Chat and Gamer.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, let them. Just like I just said, let's be patient with it. If they're gonna do that, let's be patient with it. Yeah, we have to be patient. And on Fridays, if they outnumber us, guys, we have to play defensive. All right. They have a bunch of these guilds. They have a bunch of these egos too. They're gonna infight. So, in our last meeting, we were outnumbering them, okay? And we were like, all right, yeah, we are going to just fist fuck them, just roll over and hold W. Guys, that is not the case anymore. Let's be real with ourselves. Whereas how good we are and how skilled we are has not changed, the numbers have absolutely changed, okay? they have so many horde guilds stacked against us, so we need to be very patient. We need to play defensive, just like you guys remember that Tol Barad fight that Friday a few weeks ago before pre-patch.
I have that one on.
Whenever we had 2,400 honorable kills, what was I telling you? I was saying, listen, we're outnumbered tonight. We need to make the right decisions. We need to make the right moves. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not letting anyone try to force me or force us into a decision that is, you know, the wrong choice because they're getting impatient. It's all about alliance. You know, that's what it is. We have to be very, you know, smart with our decisions. That's the main thing. Hold on, let me check what you guys are saying.
Yeah, just scroll up a tiny bit. So to Mayor's point, you know, we are outnumbered. So how we win is we just play correctly. Use our advantages that we do have. We all should know our roles. We should all be listening to comms. We should be playing together. World PvP is a team sport. You should not be off doing your own thing. And if you get called out for it, don't take it personally. Come back to the group. Play with us as a team. Play correctly, and we get those wins every time. Just hit those notes. Everybody should know their roles when we hit PvP and just play correctly. If you're a healer, go LOS. Make sure you can heal from where you're standing. You know, all that shit.
And in World PvP, guys, World PvP as well, there's going to be times we die. Let's not get discouraged. Let's get back up on our feet and continue to fight the fight.
Yeah, it's that song, you know, if we get knocked down, we get up again. We're never going to stay knocked down.
No, fuck that.
That's part of the culture here. It always will be and always has been.
Yeah, that's the big thing about this guild is the fucking culture. We have to keep the culture, and there's a lot of new people here. And you guys that have been here, you guys that are large, thicks, you know, whatever, you guys that have been here have to help show the new guys the culture here because that's so important. That's what's made us so, you know, unstoppable is the culture and that we stand on that and we could give a fuck less what you care about that. We could care less if someone's an Alliance LFG saying, yeah, Big P, they're just this and that, you know, whatever shit they make up. We care less, you know, because we have each other. But one thing I want to go into is something that's important. Like I said, these horde guilds right now, they're doing a hit and run strategy on us. All right. They're doing a hit and run strategy, and they're doing a bait and port. All right. We need to be aware of that. So their hit and run strategy, they've said it. They've literally plain said it like this is what we're doing. We're doing a hit and run strategy. They will just hit us and dip. All right. So this whole, you know, forming up and just listen, we have a lot of new people here. The whole, you know, let's form a group and just throw ourselves at them. That is not how we operate here, okay? We form up, we stack and we group up, we get health stones down, and we get absolutely everything ready to go so that when we pull the trigger, it's the most clean layup shot. We're not trying to shoot a shot from half court. We're trying to take a layup. Why? Because we set ourselves up. All right? We set ourselves up that way. That's more efficient. So, you know, this whole like, oh yeah, okay. Oh my god, Hoarder at the Blasted Lands portal. Oh my god, oh my god. And then everyone's taking the portal one by one by one by one? No. And we just had an officer meeting. Grab the fucking wheel, group up in Stormwind, and take it together. And, you know, the people that are new, that's how we move. If you're taking the portal by yourself instead of grouping together, you're doing the wrong thing. You're just doing the wrong thing. Not mad at you, but you will learn. That is how we operate. We are snapping back into that mode like we were in Wrath and Kata. We've gotten a little complacent. I'm going to be completely honest. If we want to win this expansion, we can't bullshit ourselves. We have to be honest. We have to be hard on ourselves, and we have to critique ourselves because we have so many guilds that want to destroy us. So we have to be honest. we're getting complacent. We're forming up for a defense, and we're not thinking. We're just throwing ourselves, you know? And sometimes we win. Some of those we win. But sometimes it bites us in the ass, and we get wiped. We get wiped, okay? And that's not us. We are very coordinated. You know, we have never been a guild to just form up and throw numbers, okay? If you've been in a single Discord call where we're locked in, you know that's not the truth. So that's what I'm.
Yeah,
That's
as
my
much as
point
they
there.
like to call us it, we are not a
Yeah.
Zerg guild. As much as they like to throw that accusation around.
Yep. And I
Mirror,
have
check
a.
chat real quick from Cryo, just real quick.
Okay,
I-
gotcha.
if it's in-game stuff, it's all good. Yeah.
Got it. I see it. All right, thank you. Now I'm gonna go down this list, man. I've been writing down shit on a list all week of shit to talk about, and I have not organized it at all. So it's gonna be all over the place. But you know, I want to say something that we can improve on, and I'm talking to my warlocks here. Our warlocks, which I'm surprised we have so many of. Oftentimes we're short of. Our warlocks. Anytime we stop, we need summon stones and lock rocks. We should not have to, you know, tell you, hey, summon stones and lock rocks. As soon as you hit the ground, that's the most important thing you can do for us as a warlock, especially health stones. Guys, that has 3 charges now. Those health stones, 3 charges. And if you can provide the whole fucking raid group with Hellstones, that's insane healing you just did. Like
Oh.
that, like what, Crow?
Best part about the lock rock candy, like Soulwell, is that you don't need 3 people anymore. You click it and it just casts and places down. So
Yeah.
just get somewhere, put it, you know, right on the edge of the big raid group, and tell people, get your lock candy, get your lock candy.
Yeah. So
Really,
so
that's
warlocks.
something that has to go for everybody, Mayor. I mean, anybody, if you've got a buff button and we land for any reason, put the fresh buffs on.
Yeah,
Get
get
the
that
fresh
shit
buffs
down.
on.
100%.
Yeah.
Just hit it, press your button
100%.
immediately as soon as you
Like,
hit the ground.
Shit's getting dispelled all the time. Yeah, just click them. Just click them.
Yeah. Hero
Yes,
just
put the
said,
stupid
anytime
buffs
we
on to
stop,
block
we
a
need to
dispel.
Rebuffing. Yeah, no, like we shouldn't have to go over that every time. When we land, it's not chill time. It's let's get our shit together time. So those lock rocks, those buffs, pass out some flasks, put a guild bank down and get consumes put out. All of that shit needs to happen when we land. Guys, so many times we land and this is what I see. Look at Star. Look at Star. This is what I see in the middle. This is what I see. Just this. This fucking shit. Just flapping your wings, chilling, hanging back. We need to be summoning, getting our lock rocks, getting our fish feast, because that's really important. It's really important. So locks, what I have to say to you is don't wait till we raid warning or stay in Discord to get that shit down. That should just be a part of your whole routine. Get that shit down. That's one of the biggest things is you making sure everyone has a health stone. And guys, locks, when you put a health stone down, let it be known. Say like mark yourself with a moon or some shit and be like, hey, hellstone's on moon. Don't like secretly put a hellstone over here on the side by a tree and hopefully people go to it. Your job as a warlock is I need everyone in this fucking raid to come grab my healthstone. So be loud about it. Tell people you got it down, and make sure it's as easy to find it.
There's
Sir, yes, sir.
There's
Hold
a
on, let's skip
glyph
this song.
that Lux can get for Soulwell that gives it that cool aura around it, so it's
Yeah,
easy to see. By
it's
the
this
way.
one over here.
Yeah, it's the one we
Yeah,
both
yeah,
got.
yeah. That's good. Yeah, I think it's a minor glyph or something.
Yeah.
Definitely get that.
Yeah, it's a minor glyph. So
Let it be known, warlocks. I see that you guys put your hellstones down, which thank you. That's great. But /yell /RW. We're not gonna get mad at you. We're not gonna be like, why are you raid warning? That's a valid raid warning. Hey, I got the hellstone down. You
Yeah,
know?
just slash raid warning and put a marker on your head and then just slash raid warning. Hey, lock rocks on star or on diamond, whatever the hell you put above you.
Exactly.
is there Is there a channel where I could put like a macro people could just copy paste?
Yeah,
for their
Warlock.
Rock?
There's a channel.
Yeah,
if you scroll all the way down, it's Warlock.
Class channels,
Fuck,
yeah.
I'll put a
it
macro
uses
down.
that.
Fuck yeah, y'all are the best.
Definitely, if you any class, literally any class, if you have any sort of tips, tricks, macros, etc., just invest in your guildies. You know what I mean? Put that shit down in there. It'll help people a lot. And any kind of macro, targeting macros, weaving abilities together, anything at all, anything that you think will be helpful for arenas, world PvP especially, drop them in there.
So, the biggest, I think, I'm going to go over the biggest problem that we have right now. And Desire is one that pointed this out, and I was thinking this as well. One of the biggest problems, guys, and this is aimed at the DPS, our DPS. Nobody, I won't say nobody, but most of you guys are not CCing off targets when you're hitting something. We're just selecting a target and fighting it without CCing, the nearby targets. Select a target and fight it, but then, tab over or click over, a healer that you see on the left and throw a stun on them, throw a repentance on them, throw a blind on them. You need to disrupt what they're doing. That's the most important thing. You can barrel down and just damage, but what's really going to win the game, and arena players know this as well, is like what's really going to win the game there is stopping them from playing. So, throw interrupts, blinds, stuns, everything. We need to be taking care of those off targets. There's no reason a priest should be standing in the fucking corner just free casting Mass Dispel. Or, what have you, a Holy Pally, a Resto Druid, shut them down. Yes, we're focused on what's in front of us, but we also need to be focused on what's around us too. Slow it down, y'all. I know that a big, 80v80 is, lots going on at once, but just slow it down in your head and play smooth, calm, cool, collected, and basically wrap that up. See the off targets.
CCs
See
are
the off targets.
CCs are
Healers,
huge,
yeah.
especially cyclones. Cyclones and fears from Warlock.
Yeah, the AoE stuns, fears. If you're a
It
warrior,
stops their healing, it stops their DPS, and it
The
gives us
fact
the
of the
advantage.
matter is, right now, healers are going to be so fucking strong that if we want people to die when we've got that many healers and they've got that many healers, the only way somebody dies is in a stun.
Yep.
Anything
And
you can do to lock them down. Anything. AoE stuns and fears are your biggest priority to put on an enemy team. Because if you get them off on their back heels, we'll run them the fuck over every time.
Yeah, and to Mayor's point about the off targets, you should be focused on healers, but if you can't reach a healer with your CC, roll it on one of their DPS that's pushing into our line, trying to hit our
Absolutely.
healers. Keep those CCs off cooldown. Just keep rolling those CCs at anything you can reach. Obviously, you have your priority targets, but roll those CCs. Keep them rolling as soon as they're off cooldown, because if everybody's doing that, then we are stopping them from playing the game as much as possible, and we win those confrontations.
DPS really needs, if you guys do not have the add-on, healers have to die. You need that add-on.
Yes, thank you. That is so important. Oh my god, it's so important.
That is a really good add-on. Make sure you got a good fucking computer. But yeah, that's a good add-on.
If you get no other add-on, please get that one. It's not called that on the add-on lists. It's HHTD with a period after every letter. HHTD for healers have to die. It's
Put it in
super
general
good.
for them to
It
all
just
see.
it puts a big, healer symbol across above every healer's head if they're actually doing healing, not like off heals like a rep paladin hitting log or something. Actual healers who are pumping will get that thing put up above their head. It'll tell you what rank there are. It'll tell you who's the best healer, like who's putting out the most HPS. So letting you kind of prioritize your targets better.
They're also class colored.
Yep, they're class colored, so it helps.
Tip on that, I didn't
just-
know about that add-on.
It's just there is
Hell
no
yeah.
downside to having it at all. There's no downside.
It's a great add-on. Real quick, officers, check chat in game. Piggybacking off of healers have to die. And guys, I know this is a meeting. You know, you might be like, oh, dude, I wish I was just fist fucking horde. Be patient, okay? This meeting right here, if we're all locked in, yeah, if we're all locked in this meeting, this is going to domino into MOP, and we are really going to shit on them. That's why we're having this. We're not having this for shits and gigs, all right? And what I want to say, what's very important to everything we just said, whether it's healers have to die, whether it's CCing off targets, whether it's being aware of what's going on around you, anything, what's the most important to bring that all together? Listen, I'll be honest, I have seen many of your videos and your UIs, and a lot of you do not have class-colored nameplates. I'm going to post in important chat a tutorial of how to do that. You can either, this is the most important fucking thing. Go watch this on your own time, not right now, but this is the most important fucking thing. To get class-colored nameplates on the enemy. If all your when you're going into World PvP and all your nameplates are just red,
If you got 100 nameplates on your screen and they're all red,
you're limiting the information you're getting. And if you can activate that class color nameplates, you can either do what I just posted in important, which that's what I do, or you can download an add-on like Plater. Here, I'll say or download Plater.
Plater is great. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I run.
yeah, a lot of people run Plater. You guys need to have class colored nameplates. It's such a necessity. It's insane. That's probably the most important thing that I'll say in this whole meeting is that everyone needs class colored nameplates, because how are you going to CC an off target or really know fully what's going on if you're just seeing nothing but red nameplates all over? See, you know, this is what I think this is
class-colored nameplates to know.
Absolutely,
what
and I
you
think
need
that
to throw out to them. So if a mage is, you need to know if a mage is coming into you and what he is going to throw. You need to know what a Death Knight is.
Yeah, would you rather see 5 red, or would you rather see 5 of the same color?
What kind of
class?
CC are you going to throw, and what is he going to throw at you? And that is why you need to know what class he is.
Not just that, but the split-second decision-making on who to target with CC, listening to target calls. Hey, we're collapsing on this mage. You see the blue already. You already know which one is the mage. You don't have to click around or figure it out. You don't have to do shit. You already know that that's the mage. And you hear that target call.
But if I'm attacked even in World PvP and I can see that's a shaman, I know the first spell he's going to choke. If I'm
just
attacked
brings
in
more
World
information
PvP,
to you.
right?
Yep.
Like, let that know what is going on so that you know what you need to counter.
We also need to have macros set for our TCs, our designated TCs, so we can be on the target that they are on as well. Because I've noticed a lot of people are just split all over, attacking a bunch of different shit when we should all be on the same healer or same target, because we could just eliminate them a lot faster if we do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's super important. Class colored nameplates is huge. I posted it in important. Like I said, you can either do that or you can download the add-on Plater. But please don't sit there in your comfort zone. Do not sit there in your comfort zone and be like, I'm used to, you know, seeing red all over the place. You're just limiting yourself so much. If you can see the whole field, you're gonna enjoy the game more, and we're gonna whoop ass more. Yeah, so that's gonna be a big one. I will say, also, you know, I noted here we need more cauldrons, but now I know cauldrons are no longer a thing. So what I'm gonna say is we need more, you know, we need flasks and feasts, because, listen, cooking, anyone can do that. So if you want to help this guild out, go level cooking. I got it leveled up. Smack down a feast. Same thing. Hey, feasts are the same thing that I just said about health stones. If you put a feast down, you know, you need to let everyone fucking know, hey, there's a feast down for group Mardrak on Square or whatever. Mark yourself and let them know. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, this Miss of Pandaria is gonna be about team effort. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. You know, in the past, it's been a lot easier, but we need our OGs to be stepping up, okay? Listen, there's only so many fucking slots that I can give people officer before it just waters down the role. That's why I'm keeping some people in thick that are stepping up big time, because I need you guys to be setting the example to the others. I'm setting it up in a way where we have, balanced people, stepping up. So we need everyone, even if you're not a fucking captain, or you're an officer, or you're a thick, or you're a eunuch, or you're not even in the guild. Step up. Have each other's back. Step up. We don't need 30 people talking during the fight, but step up. And yeah, Cryo, whenever you want to do that, go for it. I need to actually step away for a second, so if you're ready to do that.
Step away for how long?
Like 2
He
minutes.
needs some
I'll be
milk!
right back.
Somebody did a fucking... Okay.
2 minutes.
He said
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Okay, I'll wait for you to come back then, and we'll think about that.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, so to Mayor's point, it doesn't matter what your rank is in the guild. Everybody supports each other. That's part of the culture in this guild. It doesn't matter what your rank is. Yes, some people have higher ranks or whatever, but we all step the fuck up to help each other. If you can help put out raid warnings, if you can put out buffs, if you can help recruit in guild chat or LFG if we ask for it, whatever you can do to help everybody else like win but also have fun, that's what's important. Everybody can help. So don't just be sitting there thinking everybody else is going to do everything for you. If you're part of this experience, you should be helping too in some small way. Whatever you think you can do, whatever small role you can fill or big role, do it. Everybody has their autonomy to be helping. You got a keyboard, we usually give all assists. If you see people asking for invites, then fucking invite them to the group. Everybody can be doing something, not just thicks, not just officers, not just captains, like Mayor said. So every single person in here has a part to play, and let's do it. Everybody knows their roles, and part of that role is helping everybody else do theirs.
To all of our
Guys,
newer
watch each other's
players-
backs too.
Hey, let
all of our
let
newer
Bully
players
Savage
that
got
we-
something to say real quick.
Yep.
I didn't want to steal the floor. I know it's like a whole different subject, but side note for everybody, because I've been getting a lot of DMs from y'all since I posted that MOP raid thing, and so I just wanted to get a few things clarified. So yeah, we will be doing 2 raids. So it's gonna be one that's gonna be the main raid, and then it's gonna be an alt raid. I don't know what days that we got so far. I just know the days that we're bored and not doing anything. Definitely want to put those days as our raid days. But I'm gonna say now that this is a PvP guild, and we really don't give a fuck about PvE, but we just want to do it just to have some other content to do besides just sitting around waiting until the next guy comes out and do another fucking Ogremar run. So with that being said, we'll be doing it 2 times a week, but if we have world PvP popping off, like if they're attacking fucking the king, we are leaving that raid and we are going to help out. That's priority number 1. We don't really give a fuck about anything else besides protecting the king. Now, about the loot system, if we're doing SR, so that means we're doing soft reserves. So you got to reserve your loot. When we let it out, we correct the group. We're gonna do soft reserves. I don't give a fuck about who came first, who's been there the longest. If you signed up for that raid, you are in that raid. You're good. Just do your SR. Whoever does the SR with you, you have to roll against them to win the item. So don't be butthurt if you lose some shit. If you've been waiting on some shit, nobody cares. Just sign up for the shit that you want. If you want it and nobody else signs up for it, it's yours.
Holy, repeat that again. One more time for emphasis.
Bro, I really can't.
Something about butt.
No, he's absolutely right though.
I want emphasis on this because we are not going to have drama over this.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like nobody really give a fuck about your parsing or whatever the fuck you want to do. Like we're doing this shit for fun. We want everybody to participate in this. Pugs, whatever. Who the fuck, nobody cares. We just want to do the content, have some fun.
Dude,
so,
don't
like
yell
I
at
said,
me.
So like I said, we are doing SRs. Okay, so once you do your sign up. Once I drop the sign up sheet, you sign up. Once we on raid day, once we collect everybody to do the raid, I'll drop the SR. You sign up for your SRs, and then we push for how far we can go. So even if it's 3 bosses we got down, that's as far as we can get. Nobody's finna fucking stress go 6-7 hours on 2 bosses. Like nobody care about that. Like if we can't do it, we just have to lock in next time and we'll get it done.
And if you mess up mechanics, that's minus 50 DKP.
More dots.
Yeah, bro, you won't get no loot. So, nah. So like I said, it's gonna be certain situations. We'll try to explain the fights as best as we can. Like I said, we PvP. We really don't do a lot of PvE. I know a few of y'all do, but a lot of us don't. So we'll explain that as best as we can. We'll let you know if you fucked up on some shit. Don't feel some type of way about it, because we'll, what I'm saying, we just letting you know where you need to fix the situation at, because it's gonna be shit that you can't stand in, and that's the biggest thing. So don't be too butthurt about that. But besides that, that's really it. I just wanted to let y'all know that we're a PvP. We're not PvE. So don't be sitting here like fucking stressing about when the next raid is gonna be. We'll let y'all know. I'll put the goddamn the sign up sheet. Sign up on raid day. I'll do your SRs. Once the SRs are in, we'll do the raid and I'll get y'all loot when we have some fun, bro.
Also, one thing I want to note real quick, going back to the PvP stuff, for all of our newer members that have been joining here in the last couple weeks, we have a skill capped account, a guild skill capped account, and I think you guys should utilize it.
Yes.
It'll help you get better with your class, learn how to counter others and whatnot, shit like that. So if you want that information, reach out to any of the officers. We have that information and we will give it to you.
I was looking at something you just mentioned, skill capped, right?
Correct.
I want to actually, that's awesome. It's a good segue because I pulled up a video. It's like 2 minutes long. That's how skill cap works. It's like it's several videos and very short 1 to 3 minute like little portions. Super easy to digest, and they go into incredible detail. They show you gameplay of it being done by like 3K rated players, and all that shit. And so I actually was going to show my screen and have y'all watch one of the little 2-minute videos to just understand what it looks like and know that it's just easy to absorb. So I'm just gonna, let me see. Let me hit share my screen. Share screen. All right.
Holy shit, there's so many people in here.
Yep.
Not everybody's gonna be able to watch it. It's 50, yeah.
It's 50. All right, let's see how many people
I won't watch it. I'll let somebody else watch it.
Someone can stream his stream.
Yeah, I got it. I'll do it.
Streaming meta is crazy nowadays.
Whose microphone is making much noise?
Tinder's-
Your mic is you might be on your phone.
I thought I was
let's
muted.
let's get as many people watching this stream real quick. It's literally just 2 minutes. You'd be here anyways.
Muting myself. Sorry about that.
And I'm just gonna play it straight through so that you guys can see what
can
it
watch
looks
LED
like
screen,
and
how it is.
how it works. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone go to Discord and check out the stream right now.
Yep. I'm gonna give it about 10-15 seconds, and then I'm gonna hit play. I'm selfish. It's gonna be a monk video. I've already watched them, but it's gonna be a monk video. All right. Looks good. I'm gonna play it, and then y'all let me know if you could hear it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Turn up maybe a little.
Oh.
Okay, Mayor. You got stuff to finish with?
We're watching a video.
Oh yeah.
Finally, not breathing on me.
That's basically what skill cap does.
Yep, that's what
It
it looks
shows
like.
you
That's
how
what
to
it does.
do shit. Like it's basically, you know, this arena, these arena videos, you know, it's not world PvP, but it translates into world PvP. The whole reason we're having this meeting is to whoop ass in world PvP. And these arena videos on skill cap are going to make you guys a better player. Like I said, every single one of you in this call, you guys showed up to this meeting and you're chilling in a pond listening. Y'all are so important to us, okay? You're so important. You showed up and you're listening to all this. The reason we're doing this is because we got all these guilds stacked against us. So your development is so important. That's why we bought the skill capped annual fucking thing to give to all of you guys. Not only that, I would like to focus arenas in MOP. This guild has never hard focused arenas. I would like to dominate every scene of PvP, not just world PvP, but the random BGs, the rated BGs, and the arenas. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. You have your own opinion on them, have your own opinion on their guild, whatever. But I liked what Neon did with Booted Up, and he really inspired all of them to get into arenas and get better. And I liked that. I liked that he did that with his guild. You know, that was the past, but I liked that. And I want to get into that in MOP, and I want to make us better in arenas. And we're going to take off in arenas. And guess what? It's going to translate into world PvP because we're going to be better than them. We have to be better than them. That's the whole point of here. So that's Cryo was just showing an example video. If you want the skill capped login information, hit up any officer and we're going to give it to you.
For example, how many people knew that if you use paralysis from behind a target, it doubles its duration?
Yeah,
not doubles.
like,
it adds
I
2
never knew
seconds,
that.
But it's big.
Skill cap shows so many things. Like, I watched it in Wrath, and I was like, holy shit, I never knew this. I never knew that. It just opens up your gameplay. And guess what? It makes it more fun for you, because when you're kicking ass, you're having fun. A lot of you guys, I'm going to be completely honest right now, a lot of you guys are complacent. You're like, I'm so comfortable in this game. You know, I'm chilling. But come on, let's fucking get up and let's get better, and let's really drive it into them. What if we all did that? What if we all did that? We would have such a good time in MOP. And so, I have full confidence that we are all, like, if you showed up to this meeting, you're already, like, dedicated enough to get shit done. And that's what I want to do with this guild. I think that it's going to translate perfectly into world PvP, too. Yeah, I just think that, Cryo's video that he just showed on Skill Capped, it translates to any other class. So they have class guides to any class. Moral of the story here, please whisper an officer if you want to check out those Skill Capped guides. They're the best guides by the best players. Get off of Icy Veins. Get off of Wowhead. Those are not the guides. No, get off of those. They say bullshit. Skill Capped knows what they're talking about. Get off of those guides. They literally just make up shit. So many times I've been like, this is not right. Get off of those fucking guides. Skill capped is the way to go. Most of it is free, but we bought the paid version and we're giving it to you guys, okay?
Which is awesome. Thank everybody.
Yeah, no, thank Two Pinky. Two Pinky is the one that bought it, and thank you so much, Two Pinky. I know you're in here. Thank you. Hell yeah. Like,
Yeah,
we're all
that's
coming
fucking
together,
awesome.
we're working together. I want to say another thing. Going into MOP. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Tende. Tende opened trade and gave me 250,000 gold and canceled, you little shit. I thought you were going to give me that. Alright, anyways. Guys, what's important going into MOP is our mindset, okay? This is Grobulus. Anyone that's new to Grobulus, you know that a lot of this is psychological. I'm gonna be honest, you know, this shit's crazy, alright? I've played games for 20 years. I've never seen some shit that's this deep on this server that's so psychological. And what I want to say is we've got to have our mindset right. Stop giving a fuck what they think. Stop giving a fuck what they say. If we whoop their ass and they say, that was a win for us, who gives a fuck? They know they got their ass kicked. Like in Tolbarad, when we held them on that mountain for like 2 hours, and we got more honorable kills. They sat there and they coped, and they're like, we won that. We won the night. Guess what? We've seen time and time again, and for you guys that are new, we have seen time and time again that their competent players don't fuck with the coping. QBB left Horde because he did not fuck with the coping. It's just stupid. So let them sit there and cope and try to do whatever buyout that this is a win and it's not a loss. Let them. Let them do it, okay? But don't let that affect us. You know what? Because we you know, we're not copers. If we get knocked down, if we get wiped, it was a wipe. We're not going to try to like do some crazy reach and be like, "Oh, that actually that was a win because this and that and this and that." That's what they do. We don't do that because we hold ourselves to a higher standard. We're not about that shit. So what I want to say here, especially for the guys that are new, don't let what they're saying affect our mindset. We know what we're doing. We know, you know, for example, that last Friday, we know that we whooped their ass. That's what I want to say. Stop giving a fuck what they have to say. And most of us don't. We've done a really good job at just like, you know, weeding out the noise. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because when we're fist fucking them in their own city, does it matter? Does it matter what they're saying in Horde trade? Does it matter in what they're saying in their shithole of a new Discord? I want to talk about that too. Okay, there was a Grobulus Discord. Okay, let me go through the history lesson real quick. All right, there was a Grobulus Discord, and that's the main Discord. That went to shit. So they made a new Discord. Okay, they made a new Discord. They gave Cryo Mod, and we nuked the shit out of that Discord. We banned everyone. We mass banned them, and that was a good decision. I mean, in hindsight, that was a good decision because we were just getting distracted from that Discord, spending too much time. We nuked it. We hit the red button. We did it. I'm not sorry. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for this fucking server. Fuck Grobulus. We're here for the blue and gold, baby. We're here for the alliance. I could give a fuck less about the you know, Grob Discord. I could care less. And so anyway, they decided to make a new Discord. And it's all Horde. It's nothing but Horde. Guys, what I want to say, don't enter that Discord. Leave them by themselves in that Discord, and they will infight. They're already fighting against each other. They're already arguing every day in that Discord because guess what? Some people are addicted to drama, and if they don't get their hit of the day, something's wrong. It's like they didn't take their fucking pill. Something's wrong. Some people are so addicted, they're drama farming. Okay? And that's what those Grob Discords are. Stay out of it, dude. If we stay at, listen, this is the strategy. If we stay out of that Discord, guess what? They don't have a common enemy in that Discord. They don't have someone that they can, bond in common to like shit on, because it's a horde Discord. All the Grob Discords, it's horde owned, horde dominated. We stay out of there, and I'm already seeing it. We stay out of there, they start to fight, they start to argue, and that's what we need. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we need those guilds to do. We need them to argue. We need those coalitions to crash, and it will. But we have to play our cards right. If you're in that Discord right now, I'm not going to fucking say you have to leave, but I recommend you to leave. Waste of time, 1. 2, it just goes against everything that we're fucking doing. All right? So that's what I have to say about those discs.
Here's a
Go ahead.
neat thing that they'll do. They'll ban you no matter what, especially if you beat their ass.
Yeah. I mean, guys, this server. Okay, let me make it clear. I love Grobulus. I do love the server. Maybe I was too harsh on the server. I love this server. But I love the Alliance and Big Peace so much more. And this server has been nothing but against us. And it's because we're shitting all over them. I mean, that's really why. We're shitting all over them. We joined this server as transfers. We're not OG Grobulus, but we joined this server, and Mardrak, are you still here? Is Mardrak here? No, he must have left. But
He's playing
Mardrak and
bingo
I,
or something.
he's playing bingo.
I'm here.
Yeah, Mardrak, you remember? We joined this server, and we were like, hey guys, just gonna let you know, we are gonna fist fuck all of you guys and make the game miserable for you. We said it. They doubted us, and we did it. We did it. We're here. We're here for the Alliance. I'm very black and white, and I could care less what anyone thinks about it. I'm very black and white. I'm here for the fucking blue and gold. Why? Because the blue and gold has backed us. That's how I am. That's how we are. Anyone that backs us, we back them back. So anyways,
Fuck yeah.
moral of the fucking story here, guys. Those Discords that they're making, Grob Discord Part 3, Grob Discord Part 4, that it's a waste of time. Waste of time.
Part 3,
Second,
Part 4, that's too good.
So pumped.
Now one thing that I want to do real quick is let's get our mages ready to take a port. Everyone at the pond, if you need a summon, put 1, 2, 3. Let's get everyone in this group. We're not going to port just yet, but let's get everyone in this group.
Warm up around your blue square.
All right, if that's the case, you got 2 minutes while for this, because I'm gonna throw in my stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
It's just a couple little POIs. By the way, I'm Mardrak. If you haven't heard my voice before, I'm one of the 5
Hello.
GMs. So the stuff that I had, I went over with the officers, but I did thin it out here for the main body. See, we're all collectively one big unit, and yeah, leadership's important, but you guys are literally the backbone. You are make or break if we have success. So with the skill cap, making sure you're playing your class correctly, making sure you're hitting your CCs correctly, target focusing is very important. If Mayor's target calling, you need to be on his stuff. Listen to nobody else. If anybody else is throwing targets out there, they are wrong. Your mini map in MOP, you can have your targets, the person your target show up on your mini map. It'll be a little dot. It's perfect. So if you're melee and you don't know what where the target is, but you have it selected, you can look at your mini map, see your target.
Click tracking. You also click tracking, the little magnifying glass by your mini map. You can select target and your focus target, so they'll both pop up on your mini map. It's very helpful for locating someone. Very helpful for locating, especially in big clashes.
So since there are 5 of us, there's five GMs and a handful of officers. I don't even know all the officers' name off the top of my head right now. I could look at a list, but we all have different leading styles. Mayor's very independent. He's he's very easy to assist for. I rely on a lot of people to help me out specifically when I'm leading. So jumping in any chance you get, jumping into world PvP with different leaders would be great, because you'll get to know our voices and how we play call, and so later on when we're getting into big fights and Mayor's not around, or I'm not around, or Corral's not around, and somebody else is leading, you'll know how they operate, and you'll know how to better assist them if you need to assist, and movements, how they move, that sort of thing. So the biggest, it's not a gripe, but the biggest thing that I've noticed is it doesn't matter who's leading, but when that person says we need to push, 1, 2, 3, push, all move, I, as a healer, notice a lot of healers up front, in the front, and a lot of UDPS in the back, either focusing on targets, which I understand they're there, you got to kill them, but if we're trying to push an objective, or we're trying to get the choke point, or whatever the case may be, we need to get to that, which means we need to stomp through them, which means we need to do CCs more than damage. Once we get there, we start annihilating them, killing them, wiping them off the face of the earth. So movements, if you're stacking with Star and Star says push, you push with Star. You should be in front of the healers. The healers should not be in front of you. So, and that's all I have.
Fuck yeah. Okay, let's pull the trigger on Tolbarad. If you don't
All
have
right,
the
mages, drop
Tolbarad
those
portal,
TB portals.